Hello everyone, this is Hadi Ataei and welcome back to my channel. Well, if you're watching this, you're serious about building real dependable AI applications, apps that do not make things up, that know about your specific data, and that sound exactly how you want. We all know the basics. You type a question into an LLM, you get an answer. But for professional grade results, you have to go beyond the simple prompts. Today, we're diving into three crucial strategies for customizing LLM behavior. This is how the pros get reliable results. We're going to break down prompt engineering, RAG, and fine tuning. And we'll figure out exactly when to use which one. Let's start with what everyone knows, and which is prompt engineering. This is your cheapest, fastest, first line of defense. It's about crafting the perfect input, defining the LLM's role, giving examples, setting constraints. It's effective for general tasks, brainstorming, and creative writing. The big drawback, it relies entirely on the static knowledge the model was trained on. If your data isn't in its training set, or if the model's information is outdated, it will kind of hallucinate. And for complex multi-step tasks, your prompts become long and confusing. So when the knowledge isn't there, we move to our second strategy. This is RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. Don't think of RAG as changing the model's brain, because we're not. Think of it as giving the model a super fast, up-to-date external library. Here's how it works. When you ask a question, the first thing the system retrieves is the most relevant documents. Let's say your company's PDFs, internal reports, or an up-to-date or up-to-the-minute database. And then it feeds that specific text to the LLM alongside your prompt. The LLM is then explicitly told, answer this question based only on these documents. The huge advantage here is that accuracy and grounding. RAG dramatically reduces hallucinations because the model is working with explicit sourced facts. It's also dynamic. You can update your knowledge base every day without ever having to retrain the LLM. However, RAG gives the model information, but it doesn't change the model's personality or style. For that, we need the third strategy, which is finally what we are going to talk about, and that is fine tuning. This is the most powerful and the most complex. You take a pre trained LLM and actually continue its training using thousands of high quality examples of the specific behavior you want, the exact tone, style, and domain specific vocabulary. Think of it like taking a general purpose brilliant student and sending them to a specialized niche school. They learn to speak and think like an expert in that one particular field. The massive benefit is that the LLM becomes truly specialized. It adapts your specific brand voice and understands your nuanced terminology without you having to prompt it every time. This usually leads to shorter, cheaper prompts during deployment. But there is a trade-off. And what's the trade-off? Trade-off is that it's the most complex and most expensive. It requires large amounts of dedicated, labeled data and significant computing power for the training purpose. And once it's trained, its knowledge it's it's static again until you fine tune it. So the question is, when do you use what? Number one, always start with prompt engineering. Get your instructions perfect in the beginning. If you don't get the answer you want, add RAG. If you need factual accuracy from data that changes frequently. And then in the third step, use fine tuning. If you need your model to adopt a specific static style, tone, or deep expertise for a narrow set of tasks. The most advanced applications actually use all three. An LLM that was fine tuned for a corporate voice, which uses RAG to pull accurate data, all guided by a simple, elegant prompt. Understanding this spectrum is fundamental to building any reliable AI application in this day and age. I hope this breakdown was helpful. Let me know in the comments below which of these three strategies are you planning to experiment with first. And do not forget to like this video, subscribe for more AI insights, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.